PDCA cycle. It is a very popular concept that we must plan before we do something. Then we check whether we have done things right and then act to improve further. This PDCA cycle was introduced by Dr. Schwartz, who was the mentor or guru of Dr. Deming. Dr. Deming popularized the PDCA cycle in Japan in 50s when he was promoting that you have to have a solid plan and then you do things in accordance with the plan and then check whether everything has gone, whether everything was done in accordance with the plan, and where things can further be improved is what is the acting process. So you will find plan is involved in quality management system planning. You will find product realization plan, even inspection and testing plan. So when you talk about checking, it's an inspection, checking process. But even in checking, there's a planning. There is an inspection plan, test plan. So even within PDCA, there is PDCA. That's what I'm trying to say here. That when it is checking, checking also needs a plan. Checking is also a doing activity. Even though checking is an evaluation process, is a checking process. Inspection is a checking process. But while checking also, you are doing something. And then you have to check whether you have done the inspection right. And acting means whether you have done the inspection right. So there may be PDCA even within PDCA. That's very vital. So plan, do, check, and act. Entire ISO standard has been developed in a PDCA model. So it is important that you have got a good understanding of the planning process. So quality management system has to be planned and executed and then checked and improved. So if we are talking about the plan, determine quality management system processes, develop an implementation plan, develop a resource plan, determine training needs and plan for the training, assign roles, responsibilities. These are all part of the planning process. Set goals and plan how to achieve the goals and find out the strategy, develop strategic plan and strategic goals, all those kind of things, key result areas, plan for key performance indicators. Those are all part of the planning process. Doing is determine the stakeholders, determine the processes, assessing risks, implement the processes, implement the risk control measures. These are all a doing element. Performing the audit, implementing the corrective actions, the result being achieved or not, those are checking process. And then you are acting, take corrective actions. The do management review. It's an evaluation process also. It is also part of the acting process. And then you are reviewing the leadership's performance and a position, and all those kind of things are part of the acting. As I said, there are plan. In the planning itself, there may be with the PDCA itself has got several other PDCAs within that.